If you haven't tried pancit yet, you really should. It's delicious. Today I'm going to show you how to make Filipino pancit. Let's get to it. This recipe, I'm going to use 1 whole chicken breast, and I'm going to use probably just 1 pork chop. You can use any protein that you want, but this recipe is going to be just with the chicken and the pork. I'm going to go wash it and come back. Now I'm going to cut up the pork in very small pieces, kind of like cubed little pieces. You may be wondering why I know how to make pancit. This is actually my aunt's recipe. She was married to a Filipino man for many years, and this is the recipe that she used to cook for her family. She was nice enough to give it to me, so I appreciate. Thank you, my aunt. I'm gonna cut that up. This was like a family favorite. Every time we had reunions, everyone was always like, "Are you gonna bring your pancit?" So I finally asked her. I was like, "Hey, can I get that recipe because it's fire?" She's like, "Sure, of course." So I always have to give it up to my aunt for giving me this recipe. Super easy, and it's quick, and it's delicious, and it'll feed your whole family, so it's awesome. Now we're going to cut up the chicken. I'm going to be cutting up again in small pieces. All done? Let's go. Okay, we're going to start by cutting up 1 small, medium-ish onion. And I'm just going to cut it up thinly, just like this. Okay, we're going to chop 1 piece of celery. I'm going to wash that and come back. So we're going to chop that very, very thinly. So in 1 slice, and then try to kind of slice that up again like this. And again, ooh, like this. Then we're going to just chop it like this. I'm going to chop them as small as I can because like my mother doesn't like celery. And so I'm going to put that in there and hope for the best. Anyway, I'm getting better at chopping. No, I'm not. But I like to try to tell myself that. After 30 years of cooking, you'd think that I'd be able to cut better, but yeah, I'm not. I have a bowl of the onions here, and I'm going to put these with it because we're going to saute everything together. Like that. Before we start frying up everything, we're going to use these noodles, these vermicelli noodles. I have the rooster ones. What you do is you put 2 pieces of these vermicelli noodles in hot water and let it soak there. So while everything is cooking, these are going to soak. So now I have added the hot water to the noodles, and we're just going to let it sit here while we do everything else. Half of a cabbage in there. Of course, we're going to wash it. Wash it, and then we're going to thinly cut it. It says thinly cut it. Anyway, so for some reason, I don't know how to use one of those like Mandalay things, so I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way. Here we go. I'm just going to cut like this, very, very thin. As thin as you can. Okay, now all of the cabbage is chopped up. I'm going to put it in a bowl here. Here's my 2 large carrots, and I'm going to peel them, and then I'm going to julienne them. If you're unaware what julienne means, you're cutting them like in little sticks almost. You don't have to if you don't want to, but that's how I've always done it and how my aunt did it. I try to do things as authentic as possible, especially if it's delicious. Like, why would I change it? Clean those carrots and come back to julienne them. You actually don't even have to do this. If you really want to take like a shortcut, you can go to the grocery store and get those already pre-cut carrots. It's up to you. So here I go. See? It makes them for me. I love that. So I'm just going to julienne these. It's pretty cool. Super easy. Then at least you get to have like fresh carrots done like that instead of going to the grocery store. But if you don't have time, you don't want to do this, you don't have one of these, you don't want to chop it up and chop your fingers off, get one from the grocery store. One of those pre-chopped ones. I'm not judging. I've done it. It's okay. But for this video, I'm showing you the majority of the time, this is how I do it. It's great. I'm going to put that with the cabbage. Next time you see me, we will be at my stove. Okay, so I lied. Not the next time you're going to see me is at my stove, but I want to show you sitting in the water. Look how nice and soft they're getting. See? So we're going to put a little bit of oil in here because we're going to be sauteing onions, the garlic. Actually, I'm going to be putting some garlic in here, and the celery. Now, usually I would use, oh my God. Usually I would use some fresh garlic, but I don't have any today. So I'm going to use about a tablespoon of minced garlic. Put that in there. I'm going to put this probably on a 6 on my stove and let that saute a little bit. So now once the onions are becoming clear, like translucent a little bit, you can really smell it's cooking. We're going to add the meat. So I have my bowl here. I'm going to add the meat here together. And I'm going to fry up the meat until it's properly cooked, of course. There's chicken and pork in here. And then we're going to add some salt and pepper to taste. We don't want to put too much salt because you can't take away. We're going to put some pepper. Okay, and then mix that all up. Okay, so this is pretty much halfway done. And you'll see that there's like some liquid in there because of course the chicken and pork, they release their own liquids. So we're just going to keep cooking that down until it's completely cooked. I have it more on like an 8 right now so that we can like fry it. Now it's time to add the vegetables to the meat. We're going to add 1 cup of chicken broth. You can make your own chicken broth if you want. I just use this one. I'm going to add the 1 cup here. And we're going to cook the vegetables in the chicken broth. I'm going to be adding a cover at this point. We're going to continue cooking this on like medium heat. So I put it on like a 5 or 6, and we're gonna have the cover on there probably for like 5 minutes or so, just until the carrots start to get soft, like medium soft, not too soft, because we're going to be adding some more stuff. Okay, so it should be done. It's cooking. Just put that to the side here. Check it. You see how the juices are just sitting here, cooking it nicely. Everything seems to be softening up. So now I'm going to grab the noodles. I'm going to drain them and put them in. Okay, noodles are strained. We're going to put that right in there. It doesn't take long to cook. So now I'm going to just grab this, kind of sit it in the juices. And we're also going to add some soya sauce. Vermicelli noodles are very thin, so it doesn't take long to cook. We're going to add about 2 to 3 tablespoons of soy sauce for some flavor. Just gonna sprinkle that. I think I might add another noodle. You can taste it at this point and see if you need any more salt or pepper. And then essentially it's done. Okay, so I've actually decided to add more noodles. This is 2 packages of noodles. So in total, it's 4 packages. And I'm just going to mix that up in there. Noodles will absorb the liquids. Yeah, I like that better. Because I've added more noodles, I'll probably add a little bit more of the chicken broth so it will absorb a little bit. A 1/4 cup more. Yeah, I think that's good. Look. It's going to be so delicious. I'm going to taste it. Try this. Back up. Mm-hmm. Oh, perfect. Okay, I'm excited. Mm. Oh, it's so good.